From NFL kickoff to Super Bowl 52, NBC Sports is home to the biggest games, brightest stars.
That is just crazy.
The best team and primetime's #1 show, Sunday Night Football.
And that's downtown Minneapolis on this last Sunday of August. And in 5 months, this will be the center of the sports universe when U.S. Bank Stadium hosts Super Bowl 52. Tonight, the site of preseason action as the Minnesota Vikings take the field. And they're ready to face new coach Kyle Shanahan and his 49ers on Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels, Chris Collins with the show before you. Well, last year the Vikings started out 5-0, but then faded, wound up with a mark of 8-8. The season did begin very ominously in training camp when Teddy Bridgewater, their stellar quarterback, tore up his knee, gone for the year. That forced him to make a trade with Philadelphia for Sam Bradford. So he joined the team last year on horseback. This year it's Bradford's team from the get-go. Meanwhile, the 49ers were a 2-14 mess last year. Chip Kelly was there 1 year as the head coach. He's out. Now it's 37-year-old Kyle Shanahan, son of Mike, coming in as the head coach. And out of the Fox broadcast booth comes John Lynch to become the new general manager as they try to resurrect a team that's won only 7 games over the past 2 seasons. So, Chris, this team could star on complete makeover. New coach, new general manager. About half the roster will be new. How's the surgery going so far?
Well, if you're going to have a surgery, you better get a quarterback, right? You got to have one of those guys. So bring in Brian Hoyer and see whether or not he's going to be just a stopgap quarterback or somebody that can really turn this franchise around. He was pretty good last year in Chicago, put up some pretty good numbers out there. But tonight he goes against an awfully good Vikings defense, and it's really time for this 49er offense to get going.
Vikings, of course, have also made a lot of changes. In your mind, what do they have to do to have success this year?
Well, they have Sam Bradford, a veteran quarterback, right? And they've got an excellent defense. But last year they simply could not run the ball, and they could not protect Sam Bradford. And so they went out and invested heavily in an offensive line. And because of some injuries, tonight's really going to be the first look at that new look offensive line, and it's really the key to their season.
Some other big changes here in Minnesota. More on that. To the field we go, and Michelle Tafoya. Michelle.
Well, yeah, Al, for the last 10 years, the Vikings offense ran through future Hall of Fame running back Adrian Peterson. But after missing 13 games last season and turning the ripe old age of 32, Peterson was cut loose and signed with the New Orleans Saints. So this year, the Vikings are looking to revive their run game, which finished last in the NFL in 2016. In free agency, they signed Latavius Murray, who made his first Pro Bowl last year after leading the Raiders in rushing. He'll make his preseason debut tonight after recovering from ankle surgery. And they used their top draft pick on Florida State's all-time leading rusher, Dalvin Cook, who's been the talk of training camp. Sam Bradford told us Cook is a better receiver than expected and has been able to handle pass protection, meaning he can stay on the field all 3 downs. And by the way, Al, Minnesota will see AP back in this building when the Saints come to visit week 1.
On Monday Night Football. Thank you, Michelle. This is the 3rd preseason game, otherwise known as the dress rehearsal. We'll see the starters for most of the first half. San Francisco, Minnesota on Sunday night.